When you look closely at human biology, the most complicated, expensive fitness regimens often fall apart. The most effective daily health routines are entirely free. Our goal today is to build a step-by-step daily schedule that increases your metabolic flexibility and repairs your gut health. By the end of this session, you will have a precise meal timing guide, a recipe for a gut-healing beverage, and an at-home movement tracker, all organized on a simple daily habit checklist. To get started, gather your prerequisites. Grab a notepad, some sparkling water, your preferred bottle of vinegar, and your toothbrush. Significant health improvements result from the strict adherence to these specific daily micro-habits. This timeline maps out your morning schedule. Write down your target first mealtime and establish a baseline rule to push your breakfast from 7 a.m. forward to 9 a.m. Your progression strategy is to push this boundary. Move that target mealtime to 10 a.m. and ultimately to 11 a.m. Extending the fasting window immediately following your final evening meal directly improves your metabolic flexibility. The mechanical advantage here is that your overnight sleep time actively counts toward the total required duration of this fasting window. Delaying breakfast is a calculated method to maximize your body's natural mitochondrial repair cycle at zero cost. Next, write down 2 distinct actions on your daily tracker. Drink 1 vinegar soda and use 1 vinegar dressing. To prepare the soda, pour sparkling water over ice and mix in a splash of aged balsamic vinegar. This chart details the chemical requirement of that drink. Vinegar delivers acetic acid, which acts as the mandatory precursor ingredient for your gut microbiome. Inside the gut, a specific bacterial assembly line processes the acetic acid to manufacture an essential short-chain fatty acid called butyrate. Butyrate serves as the primary fuel source feeding your colon cells, acting as a biological shield against young-onset colon cancer. Without introducing the acetic acid precursor, your bacteria cannot manufacture butyrate. High-fiber diets often fail because they leave the colon walls starved of this specific fuel. When sourcing your vinegar, avoid prepackaged shots. This label shows why. Manufacturers artificially load them with added sugar to mask the sour profile. Seek out raw apple cider vinegar containing the mother. These dead yeast and bacterial cells provide postbiotics that actively tighten and strengthen the gut wall. Short-chain fatty acids also execute a process called mitochondrial uncoupling. They command your cellular engines to safely burn off excess energy as physical heat. Rotating diverse vinegars like fig, champagne, or sherry forces your microbiome to diversify, upgrading your body's overall energy-wasting metabolism. Let's build the movement tracker. Write 3 specific, chore-tied physical movements directly onto your checklist. Human studies indicate that these short, frequent bursts of activity maintain a more consistent metabolic stimulus than a single block of work. Because of this frequency, they produce the same biological health markers as 30 continuous minutes in a gym. First is the television protocol. Mandate the completion of jumping jacks, push-ups, or a plank for the exact duration of a 90-second commercial break. Second is the music protocol. Put on a single song on Spotify and execute a 3-minute spontaneous dance routine. Include your pet if you have one. Third is the bathroom protocol. It's simple. Perform deep knee bends and calf raises while actively brushing your teeth. To conclude the day, prioritize a 10-minute stroll immediately following dinner. This simple walk lowers blood sugar far more effectively than scheduling a punishing evening gym session. Append a strict vitamin D intake requirement to the morning section of your master checklist. We classify vitamin D as a vitamin, but it functions as a hormone responsible for dictating immune function and maintaining gut wall integrity. Set your quantitative target. Consume 5,000 to 10,000 international units daily to achieve a medical blood level between 100 and 150 nanograms per milliliter. This clinical data from UC San Diego proves that no toxicity has been observed up to 40,000 units a day. These high-level targets are safe and biologically essential. Review your completed architecture. You now possess a delayed fasting timeline, a recipe for daily acetic acid, and a programmed exercise snack routine. These 4 specific actions operate together autonomously to shield your colon and optimize your metabolic flexibility. Navigate to the video description below to download and print the exact template we just built. Consistently executing these simple, free daily systems provides the structural support your microbiome and mitochondria need.